Now it's interesting that we are fortunate we have images for this, at least two. Tibetans didn't have any. They seem to still manage to understand it. At least people like Longchen Rabjam did anyway. Trungpa Rinpoche liked the image of film, cinematograph. I myself prefer television, and the reasons for both of those. So let's look at the film one first. Film one is you see a film. You might get very much involved in the film. You see somebody pulling out a gun and shooting somebody, and they die. And if you ask why did they die, you give reasons. He produced a gun, he shot this person, and so on. That's one way of looking at it. But of course, you could say the imaginary critical person that could stand back from this, which of course you can't if you're emotionally involved, but supposing you did, say, what's really going on? He said, well, what it is a series of stills projected on a screen. There's no causal force between any of the images. They're just disconnected images placed together so they look as though there's causal connection. There's a logical connection between them. Where do they come from? What you're seeing on the screen is projected from the projector behind you, so you don't see it. What you look at and focus on is the projection. The projection is the adornment of the white screen. And it's just an adornment because it has no causal force. And it's a display because it fills the screen. If you want to know why this chap murdered that chap, it's no good looking at the screen. You'd have to say it took place in the head of the person who wrote the script. Which brings you back to bodhicitta, what exists within the heart. That's where it all came from. You can say it comes from the projector screen, the projector lamp, but of course it has to be more than the lamp. It has to be the film. The film has to be shot, the film has to be made, etc., etc. And there has to be a director of that. So it actually has to be created. But what you see, the appearance before you that makes you think it's logic, is a whole load of technical equipment. Like your body, like how the whole of your body works, how your speech works, even how your mind works, in fact. Because the mind's part of it as well. This is why bodhicitta isn't the mind. The mind's out there as part of the process, part of the technical process. The bodhicitta heart is much more than that. That is the vidya, and it isn't mind.